everyone, I'm a rheologist and I am just starting my first sabbatical. So what a rheologist is somebody who studies flow, deformation, and friction of materials. Since I work in food science, I'm a food rheologist, and basically what I do is smash food for a living, scientifically, and figure out from those smashed bits what was the microstructure of that food like, so how did all the little components go together, and then how does that relate to the food texture that you experience when you eat it. So in this video, which is the first of a series of videos I'm going to be making during my sabbatical, I'm going to explain what a sabbatical is, why I'm doing this sabbatical, and what I'm going to be doing on my sabbatical. Alright, so here we go. First thing, what exactly is a sabbatical? Here's the technical definition of it, so you guys can read that. But the impression everyone has of a sabbatical, or at least most people have a sabbatical, is the picture you see here, where you leave your office and you spend the whole year on a beach. That is not what happens on a sabbatical. On sabbatical, you basically do things that you cannot do because of your job restrictions as a faculty member, but you still have to be productive. So my university expects me on this sabbatical to come back and prepare a report, which I will send to the provost, which is basically the vice president of the university, saying this is what I learned on my sabbatical. If I spend the whole sabbatical on the beach, I'm not really going to learn a lot that relates to my job. So what a sabbatical actually is, it's a chance to recharge. So you may be thinking, well, what do you need to recharge for? If you're a faculty member, you have a 9-month job, you get the whole summer off. That's one of the biggest fictions about people's perception of faculty. We don't get the summer off. We have a 12-month job. We may not teach during the summer. Some of us do have summer classes. But during the summer, that's our chance to really dive into research, to write the papers we've been meaning to write, the books, write grants to support more research. Some of us might work with companies in the region to help them with any issues they're having. So we have a full-time job 12 months a year. And it's tiring because that full-time job is often more than 40 hours a week, sometimes much more, especially during a heavy teaching session or a session where our research is ramping up and we need to spend a lot of hours in the lab. So it is quite tiring, and we do need a chance to recharge and think about things. We also would like the chance to learn on our sabbatical. So as you can imagine, if we have all those things that we need to do with the teaching and the research and working with other companies, we don't have a lot of time to learn new skills. We don't have a lot of time to learn new techniques that we can use in our lab or new ideas for research. And so we can do that on our sabbatical. We also can try new things. And so this can be in terms of research and teaching strategies, or it can just be picking up a hobby that we haven't had time for because of our faculty duties. So why am I taking a sabbatical? Well, aside from all those previous reasons, I just got tenured. And so what that means is that I get to keep my job. And tenure often goes along with a promotion from assistant professor to associate professor, which is basically moving up from the lowest tenured faculty rank to the next faculty rank. And so when you become associate, you have more freedom to do research. You don't have to be quite as careful because you're not held to publishing X number of papers a year. You still do need to publish, but if you have a slow year, that's okay. So I need some career planning time to see where do I want to go with my research program. I still want to be a rheologist, but what exactly do I want to focus on? So this sabbatical will give me time to figure out what do I really enjoy about rheology and food, and what do I really want to focus on for the next 5 to 10 years. So what I'm doing on my sabbatical is the following. I'm going to be working for Perfect Day Foods. They are a startup company in California, and what they do is they basically make milk proteins in a bioreactor. And so they use those to make animal-free dairy products. They recently had a product launch of ice cream. It is quite good. And so they are looking to position themselves as a vegan alternative for dairy. And so they need somebody that does what I do. And so I will be working with them. I'm also going to be making this video series, so I hope to put out at least a video a week about rheology in everyday life on my sabbatical. And I want to see things. So I moved from Idaho to California for this sabbatical. California has a lot of opportunities to see national parks, to see all kinds of things in the city, to just do things that I don't have the opportunity to do during my regular faculty job. So today is the first day of my sabbatical, and I am about to head out for my first date, Perfect Day Foods. Wish me luck, and I will see you guys in the next video.